Hello everybody and welcome back to the CommuniMod server where we're doing this for this week again because again I haven't got the mod pack 100% complete. I still have it in the works. But yeah, I've made a ton of progress on the server. A lot of time has been spent here. Probably, as I think I said last week, too much time has been spent on here. Considering I haven't been on the vanilla server all too much, I have not really increased my time on there significantly, as you'll see on Friday, most likely, unless I like binge play on there to get everything sorted. But yes, we are here on the CommuniMod server, as I am calling it, and as you may be able to see, a few things have changed. The first thing is in the top right hand corner there is a minimap. Flame knows where my base is, apparently has for a very long time, so I don't have to worry about keeping my base secret too much now. I don't care. Like, he was really the one who sort of issued the challenge almost of finding my base, so I don't really mind. If he knows it, I don't care if anybody else really tries to find it, because it's pretty easy, as you can see. First thing I'm going to say up here, I did kind of fail over here quite significantly. As you see, most of this area is plains, as you might expect. This area over here is magical forest. Some of it is, at least. It's now plains again. Magical forest. So this area is magical forest, these bits here. Just took the biome a while to update. Yeah, I grew some silverwood trees because I've been really getting into Thorncraft. Again, I grew some silverwood trees, and I left them. There was two. I had three. I had one there, as you may be able to tell, but I had no node in it. These two had nodes in them, and yeah, I kind of left them overnight. I was kind of stupid in that way. I left them overnight, came on this morning, and now I got like 2 chunks worth of silverwood or magical forest. I am gonna go over here quickly to show this thing. I just built it out here for a while. I was doing some stuff in Thorncraft. I needed some leather, so I just created this small thing. This is a cow spawner, powered cow spawner with tesseract on top, lever so I can turn it off, a grinder, and a load of fans because I didn't really have enough materials to make 4 grinders. Funnily enough, I think rubber is what I'm missing. I need to make a tree farm as well. I might make a tree farm like higher up here, or off to the side slightly. Because I like the idea of just building it over the ocean, because then I don't have to worry about stuff spawning all that much. But yeah, this is also just out of the way. And a majority of my base is underground. I don't really want this running in my base because it's kind of loud. So yeah, but I've got a load of leather, as you can actually see. I have 2017 leather, and I have 3,928 beef. This has been running for like hour, 2 hours, but it is chunk loaded. I'll show you why it's chunk loaded in a minute, but a lot of my stuff is chunk loaded, which is why it runs in the background. But yeah, that's been running. I've actually been off server for a while, so that has been running in the background, which is quite nice. I need to like make this a bit more fancy now. It is less just hidden in general. But yeah, this is a lovely area I've got. This is my main part of my base. Thorncraft stuff. This still needs to move to the Thorncraft room. I do have a Thorncraft room, and I need to change it, or I need to move stuff. I have some shards here, which are just regenerating these, which is not doing the best job. I need some. Oh no, great! I have auto. I am just gonna get 6. I think it's. Oh, I think I need to do that. There's one thing I love about ever since like I came back to doing this Thorncraft is there's a piece of research you can do pretty early on where if you which means that, like, let's say I need for example, when I was talking about Potentia, I need Ignis and Auto in order to get that. Instead of having to go like physically do this, you can shift click on it, and if you have the required materials, it will or required aspects, it will just create them, which is like the most coolest thing in the world. It's like so small, but it's so useful. It's amazing. But yeah, this is my main area, which is a lot clearer than it was last time. I've moved everything, and I'll show you where all that stuff is moved now. I've actually got this. I have 2 armor stands. One used to contain the armor I'm currently wearing, and one contains this flux infused armor. I'm currently wearing dark armor, from End.io, and the reason for this is normally I love myself flux and fuse stuff. I even have protection 4 on all of this. I also have protection 4 on these as well. But the thing is, I am sort of experimenting with both mods and ways of not dying. Like, I have 60 hearts in total. I have, 10 yellow heart canisters, 10 red heart canisters. This stuff has protection 4 on it. It is also empowered 4, which means it has a total power in each of these armors of 1,000,000 RF, and the power it absorbs 95% of all damage inflicted to me. That is on all pieces of armor. This armor also includes Solar 2, which generates power from the sun. And another reason I love Dark Armor so much is that actually you can add Goggles of Revealing, or Goggles of Revealing onto them, which is a lot better than I was actually running around with this armor without the helmet and the Goggles of Revealing on, and the Goggles of Revealing were losing their durability, which is something I don't want to do. I don't want to have to keep on creating a load of them. I have the materials, but I don't want to have to keep on doing that. So this is a very good substitute in that, and you can also turn it off and on. It also has night vision, which is very, very nice to have. I might actually keep that on. But yeah, I have that. I also have a wireless charger running constantly in my area, so this will never go down in. Well, it shouldn't. I don't know why those are. Oh. I literally have a wireless charger here. Don't know why that's happening. Maybe it's using some. I don't know. But basically, that's negligible. That's what, 75 RF. That doesn't matter. It's probably just, it'll fix itself if I log out and log back in. Actually, there you go. I think it's just bugged. But yeah, that's a lot nicer. So I have that protection 4 on it. I also have respiration on this, which is quite nice. I don't need feather falling because I've got my angel wings. I just get jump and flippers. I haven't found any lily pads. That's annoying. I need to get some because I also need some for respiration. No, not respiration. Aqua affinity for the enchantment. Glider wings. I should probably get onto that because I can, and I need potion of swiftness, which I actually have a potion of swiftness, which apparently I never put on these armor. I probably need swiftness too, don't I? I think it's this. If it's not, then whatever. But oh no, that's from a witch, I'm assuming. I'm gonna assume that. Yeah. So let's get that on it. Let's get the redstone back because we're so low on redstone. But yes, I have that. I also have, because as I said, I've been doing a lot of Thorncraft stuff. I also have runic stuff. So these are all runic things. That's why my angel wings are currently not here, because normally they'd be there. But I have runic stuff here, so I have +8 runic shield from that, +5 from that, +5 from that, and +10 from that. So I have 28 runic shield points. I actually have the ability to upgrade these slightly. I think the rings are maybe ones I go with. Like, it lowers their runic shielding power, so it takes from 5 to 4. However, there are different ones. There's like one which recharges like really quickly in comparison, so that kind of keeps you alive for longer. But there's one also which, once the runic shield depletes on that thing, it will what it will do is it will send out like a burst of energy or something that will damage any player trying to damage you, which is another cool thing. I think that's quite cool. I might have to experiment with that, but I have to go and do some infusion, which is going to be fun. I also have these really nice Crimson Cult Bands. I luckily have enough, so I have 8 here. These are actually quite hard to find. Like, from the amount of like, there's actually one outside my base. I don't know what they're called, but from the amount of like these things I found, it's a very small amount of them actually have Crimson Shield guys. And this actually has an Eldritch Guardian, which I can check. I've actually been worrying about this sword. Like, this sword... something hit me. Ah, there he is. But yeah, these guys... you can actually see my runic stuff a lot easier with that. Apparently pressing T removes that, but you can actually see the whole thing a lot easier. But yes. and it's finally stopped bugging out. Like, it used to bug out where it would only give me red, red hearts. But yeah, I got that. I also have, this is my Tinker's Construct room. I've tried to sort of theme it to everything. Like, I don't know why I put factory blocks. I just kind of thought they were nice. But I filled every room with marble here, because I think marble is a really nice block, especially when it comes to chisel, and the connected textures. And having one of equal trade makes this really easy. But yeah, I've done this. I like this thing. I really like it. I spent quite a bit of time doing it. So I need to remove those blocks as well with marble. I can actually do that right now. I need to get a magnet of some sort. I'm not sure if so. Magnet. There's this magnet, but I'm not sure. I'll have to see. I can probably make that magnet at some point. How do you actually make that one? Vibrant crystal, conductive iron, electric. I don't think I have conductive iron. No, I don't. And vibrant crystal. Let's just create one of those for when we want to make it. I have a lot of auto crafting, as you may notice. But yeah, this is my Tinker's Construct room. Doesn't do too much. I actually have a cast for each and every type of. Actually, I need to switch these out. Of cast. I actually have a full guard one as well. I think this is the first time I've really found a full guard thing. I have everyone in here as well, including bow ones. I actually found a village which has 2 Tinker's Construct buildings, and one of them doesn't contain any full guards. One of them contains like 6 full guards. So I only took one. So if anybody else wants those, I can give those them the coordinates if they need it. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I have some nice Tinker's Construct weapons, or stuff. So I have a bag full of them. So I have my normal Cobalt pickaxe, which is my Silk Touch one, with flux and mining speed of 26, because it has a load of redstone on it. I have my Manual and Cleaver, which does 22 hearts of damage, 44 attack damage in total, which is quite nice. It does unfortunately give you mining fatigue, which is a bit of a pain, but it has a 20% chance to behead. And it seems to be a lot higher than that because I keep on getting a load of heads, which is good for Thorncraft. My Cobalt Shovel, which is, I don't know how I just achieved it to this higher mining level, because I just gave it Flux, I just gave it a Resonant Flux Capacitor, Silk Touch, and everything else redstone. And it's at mining speed 41, so this is insane. Cobalt Hammer, this is, I actually was really glad I remembered Thormic exists, because Thormic you can use, and it gives 1 extra, it's basically like paper, it gives you 1 extra modifier per 1 you use, but it will give you 1 extra modifier if you use 1, but then to give you an extra modifier you have to use 3. So it's better to use 1 Thormic and then 1 paper if you need to do that, which is, pretty useful. So yeah, I just added 1 Thormic to here, and then I did a Cobalt for the other thing. That's why I got like an extra. It's better than using paper in my opinion. I do actually have a paper Cobalt shovel here, and it's not fully upgraded. I know that it could add another star and get more, but whatever. But yeah, this is quite nice. Cobalt shovel. Mining speed of 26.93, runs pretty fast, has 0 attack damage. Yeah, great. Healing axe, which I've shown off. My resonant flux capacitor, which apparently is charging a bit. Wireless terminal. And my Tinker's Construct tools that are in here are I have 3. I have my Silk Touch. Silk Touch. My Fortune 3 pickaxe, which I've been using. I also have a Fortune 3 hammer, which I do actually have some clips of me doing a load of emeralds and diamonds, which I might show off in a bit. And my Manual and Rapier. Sorry. I really like this where I got it. Basically, I put to make a rapier is this. So what I did is I added Manual in there, paper there, and a Thormic there. So it gives me 2 extra modifiers, gives me a good durability even though I'm using Flux, so it doesn't really matter, and Manual, which is good for weapons. So what it does is I've done that, I've added Flux to it, and also everything else is quartz. I actually think this may have more quartz than, no, it's the same amount of quartz. But what this does is, the way the rapier works is really cool, because one, it attacks as fast as you can click, which is pretty nice. It does this as well, so it's kind of the opposite of the cleaver, which is like really slow, really sluggish, and you can block whatever. You can't block with this, but what this does actually is it ignores armor values, So I have 10 hearts on this. Any normal mob, so 20 attack damage. Any mob with armor, any normal mob that is with armor, gets killed instantly. Like, because they have 10 hearts. Like any player with no runic shielding, no extra hearts or whatever, will die in one hit to this sword. Flame currently has 60 hearts just like me. He will take 3 hits and he will die no matter what his armor is. I don't actually know if it ignores runic, actually. That might be a thing to check. I might have to ask him to attack me if he comes on at the same time as me. Because most of the time when he's on, it's like 1 AM for me, and I should probably get to sleep at that time. But yes, I have that. This is my Thorncraft room. Not my Thorncraft room. This is my Thorncraft room down here, which I haven't done. Haven't done this bit. I need to do this. And I really like my Thorncraft room. Really liking it so far. I have a load of Nitro, which kind of ruins my frame rate a tiny bit. It does lag me out a small fair bit, but that doesn't matter. I want to see how far these guys have got. 85 and 41. I'm trying to merge these two nodes together because basically what these nodes do is the bigger one will take from the smaller one, and yeah, the bigger one takes from the smaller one to increase its whole capacity. So I got 2 pure aquas, which I found, and I'm trying to merge them together. They're about the same size when I got them, so I had to like take a bit from this one. But yeah, this started at like 76, so it's gone up 9 since I left it. But yeah, this is my runic or infusion room. I've done the top bit, haven't done the bottom bit. I need to fix this area, but I have 1 node down here. I did actually have 3, but they all merged together. But this has 5 of the 6 primal aspects, which is pretty cool. But Terra seems to be the only one that actually regenerates fairly quickly. I think the other ones maybe had Terra in them as well. But yeah, I need to. Let's actually get my Thorncraft bag out. There's 2 ones I use. I use the Scepter and my Thaumium Bust Silverwood one. This is obviously for crafting, and this one is for actually casting. You can't use the Scepters to put on foci, or one focus is one foci. But what this actually does is, this is actually, you may see in the top corner for a bit, it was taking away some of my air and it took away 2 air, I think, and 2 terror. That was actually to regenerate my I might actually just leave that there, actually. No, I'll keep it. But that was actually to regenerate my runic armor, because that's how it works. It takes air and terror from held ones in order to fix that. But yeah, I have this. I have every single aspect. I have 256 of every aspect because I have so many stuff. It took a while, but I finally got there. 256. I think I used some. I don't know if my potential is still full. Yeah, I refilled my potential because I did runic thing, which took Tutorman, Precantatio, and Potentia. So that one, this one. I filled up a few. The only 2 I don't have would be Tempestress, which currently, as far as I know, doesn't have anything that you can get. Apparently it's from clouds, but that's not chisel clouds. That's, I think that people say Tinker's Construct clouds. I'm going to have to see if that's the thing. It's possible that there just isn't anything right now. I know you can get the aspect. Actually, aspects. I can definitely look here. Yeah, Tempestress is air plus aqua, but you can't do that for essences, unfortunately. And the other one is Vitium, which is obtainable, but it's Precantation and Pedicio. But to get these as a natural thing, you have to get the only thing that you can get it from is Tainted Goo, and we haven't found a taint biome yet. In the old world, before we did a reset, because we added a few more mods and we needed to reset for world generation purposes. Basically, we were surrounded by taint. There was like, you couldn't go anywhere. The amount of times I was killed by taint was insane. So I'm kind of glad it's not like that, but I haven't found a taint biome at all. Like, I've explored pretty far. I haven't got any taint biomes yet. I actually found a mace, a really big mace, so I'm really happy about that. So I can go get some stained clay because I like stained clay. Though stained clay is kind of, you don't care about it as much considering you've got a sludge boiler, which produces clay which you can then smelt into stained clay, but it doesn't really create it at the same speed. Yeah, I have that, and the other thing is previously, I had all my machines in here. You may be wondering where the hell those machines have disappeared. Now, elevator-wise, we have another level. So what I've done, actually, let me just show you. I want to show you how many interfaces I have in this place. This is how many interfaces I got. Look at the amount of molecular assemblers I have. It's insane. I don't know where these 4 nothing ones are. I need to work those out. Photogenic insulator, pulverizer, redstone furnace, sawmill, slice and splice. I actually need to see how many like diamond ore I got, and emeralds, and redstone. I want to check how many cinema. I have a lot of cinema. I'm gonna have to work out how much shiny. Actually, how many shiny ore do I have? Shiny platinum. Okay, I might have to work out some maths there. Yeah, this is my area down here. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff. I have my ME controller. This is the biggest type of ME controller you can have. It's a 7x7x7 cube. I could fill these in and have technically more faces. I may do that if I need to, but currently this allows me to have, like, I can use every face for different things. But yeah, this is I'm using this complete channel over here. It's 27 channels I use for this thing, 2 extra I used for these extra 64k things, which surprisingly didn't take that long to actually make. I mean, I made 20 of those. Like, I have the ability to make 20 more. It's not actually that much, surprisingly. It'd be nice if my stuff didn't rearrange. But yeah, we have this thing, which is exactly what I built on Business Elite. Plus, it is just auto creation for all the processors and also for the circuits. And also silicon thing presses. So that's 27. Works properly, hasn't failed on me yet, which is pretty nice since I made it. And yeah, I've got its entire channel for it because it takes up 27 channels, so I had to use an entire dense cable just for it. But yes, this one over here, I've had to use 3 channels for. I originally only had 1 because I had 2 molecular assemblers. But the way I've got this working is I could probably actually get rid of this ME interface. I think that's probably one of the nothings. I think that I don't actually need it there. Maybe? This right under the Thorncross stuff, actually, you can see there's a marble holding the lava back. But yeah, I have all these molecular assemblers. That's the reason they're so spread out, because originally they were just in these ones. But yeah, I actually have, there's 3 faces, 3 sets of 27 different patterns each of these can hold. That's why I have so much. I have that. I have all these machines. These are a bit more garbled. I need to, like, pretty this place up. Maybe change it up with some marble or something like that. I don't know if we have abyssal stone. We do. I might have to see if I can get a ton of abyssal stone, because I know a big volcano is, so hopefully I can mine all that out. Maybe I can set a digital miner to take it all out. But yeah, we have all this. So I have 2 pulverizers, 2 redstone furnaces, an induction smelter, sawmill, photogenic insulator, which seems to not be working because I have it set so 1 carrot plus 1 rich phytogrow makes 9 carrots, and it doesn't like to insert into here. I don't know why, and it's like perfectly set on the outside. I need to sort out that. My alloy smelter, which is like making so many useful things like Enderium, the Signalum, Lumium, Solarium, Energetic Alloy, Vibrant Alloy, Electrical Steel, Dark Steel, and Pulsating Iron. I also need to put Conductive Iron in there. This is currently creating nothing, so I have nothing to put in a crusher. This is creating 6 nether quartz, glowstone. This one I love, because normally if you put it in a pulverizer, it only creates like 1. So putting it in here is really useful. I need to upgrade these to like factories. I might have to do that in the future. Actually, I could probably do that right off this video, in all honesty. Certus quartz dust, Certus quartz, lapis, clay, basic stuff. This actually is really easy to work out now, because I actually found out these only go in specific areas. Like the solarium ingots will only go in here, so you can just filter them in, but they won't go like here, 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 or here. So that's pretty cool. So I've got my Ender Resonator and Z Logic controller. I made these even though I don't need to. The only reason I made them because I could at the time, and then I put them into patterns for like wireless chargers, even though I only need 1, unless I'm going to spread it that far across my base. I have my Soul Binder, which I just put there because it needed power. I finally worked out how to do this whole thing as well, the Magma Crucibles of the Flow Transposer. stuff. Like normally, I thought it would be a pain that you'd have to have a single fluid transposer and a single magma crucible for every single fluid. But I found out, like via Reddit, that's not really the case. What I've got this set up to do is the ME interface will go into here. So for example, if we were doing an encoded pattern, this is an encoded pattern for a resonant energy cell frame full. So what this takes is one resonant energy cell frame which is empty and 40 redstone which is needed to fill it. That will then go into this chest. Anything that isn't glowstone dust, redstone dust, or ender pearls, I need to also fill that out with pyrotheum and cryotheum once I get around to making recipes for those, or patterns for those more likely, and also making them properly because I need a glacial precipitator to make snowballs and stuff like that. Fun. But yeah, anything that isn't those will go into here, into this side, go in there. Anything that is those, so glowstone dust, redstone dust, and ender pearls will go into here, which will then melt down, go into here, and fill up here. So for example, the 40 will go into there. I think this has got speed upgrades in it. Yep, we'll go into here, make 4,000 millibuckets, and then this transfer node will throw them into here. And yep, there's also that. We'll go into here and just fill them up, and they'll come out the ME interface, which is pretty cool. I think that's also one of the nothings, maybe. This thing is another thing I've got. I love it, just because it's kind of cool looking with the electrocution-y thing. This is just my I need to do fill it up a bit, but pure Fluix crystal, pure Fluix crystals. I need to do all the other pure stuff as well. This is my cobble generator currently, 100 million because I can. I then have, even though it's a cobble generator and it doesn't actually take lava, it doesn't actually use lava. I'm making lava nonetheless. Just in case I turn this to like obsidian or something, maybe I can set these. I can have 3 deep storage units on top of each other. But I actually don't really want to because deep storage units are incredibly expensive in this. I need to see what recipes these are, like what if I can turn off those recipes, because those recipes are a bit insane. Like resonant energy cell frame empty, 4 reinforced strongworks and plastic sheets for 1 deep storage unit, where normally it's like 3 ender pearls. No, it's a machine block, 3 plastic sheets, 3 ender pearls, and 2 eyes of ender. That's not, but compared to, yeah, I need to fix it. Just my charger setup, just basics stuff. I think these are the ones, like 1 there, 1 there. There is another nothing. Maybe I think I know where the other nothing interface is. It's right behind here, because this is actually where, yeah, it's right there. Because that's where all the items that come from my laser drills come from. But yeah, this is this is really me waffling on. Shut off that. What we can also do is just show off. Also, you can see how many waypoints I've got now. Actually, whilst we're at it, let's go for the thing that's closer. These are my laser drills. I said a while ago I wanted to create a 10 by 10, so that's 100 laser drill configuration. I did it. I did that. This is 10 by 10, so this is 100 laser drills. They're not running at full capacity, unfortunately, because there are 100 of them and they're all being on like constantly, but they're going on pretty quickly. They have 3 chunks worth of windmills powering them. I did originally have 4 chunks just set to power everything, but I realized my ME control, my like all the stuff by my all my ME stuff and also all my machines and stuff were also running off that power. And by running them all off that power that's being constantly used, because that's also being chunk loaded and right below the cow farm as well. But all that stuff's being constantly used. I want to see what's in here. You look like you're just aqua. 85 aqua. Ooh. I need to go and find you later. But yeah, all that I've been doing, that was like ruining my ME into ME network. Basically, I couldn't run it efficiently. It was a bit of a pain. But yeah, I kind of fixed that. I can actually show you the stuff now. I keep on coming past here and seeing like new nodes I'm unaware of. What is this? Tempestuous. I could get some essence things from here. That's pretty cool. I could actually, yeah, get some tempestuous up here. Limus and air. Don't really need those. Could break it, get some limus, not limus, some extracts of things. But yeah, I really like this base. This is actually Flame's base. He's upgraded it a bit. He still hasn't got rid of that resonant redstone though. Oh, not resonant, destabilized redstone, is it? I'm not sure. I haven't got liquids on. But yes, this is Flame's base. Looking pretty nice. Got an ME crafting interface because I helped him with it. Vision schedule. Some stuff in here. Thorncraft. He started with Thorn. He actually started on Thorncraft before me, making me want to go on Thorncraft, and then I like spent 10 hours straight doing Thorncraft. So yeah, he has all these. I'm not sure if these are being powered properly. Yes, they are. He has his own power because I fixed the ender storage bug that we were having. So he's got lava coming from here. I need to give him just fluid ducts or something. That's kind of another reason I'm filling up that bedrockium barrel as well. I just kind of want to give it to him, be like, here's 65 million lava. Yeah, he's also got a node right next to him, which is pretty cool. This lava, this oil that was here last time got set alight, which is pretty funny. And my wind turbines are over here. I don't know why I just don't fly. But I've, as you can see, I've significantly increased it. I could actually add more because it's running currently 2 chunks around it, I think. Yeah, so it's running 9 chunks. So it's actually running this chunk, that chunk, that chunk, that chunk, this chunk, and then 3 chunks here. I could actually fill this up with 9 chunks worth of stuff, and it would all be chunk loaded and pretty cool. But yeah, this chunk here, the original one, is running my main power. Like it's run on a different tesseract over here, tesseract 2, and the rest are being set to different tesseracts. And these are all full, right? Yeah. But as you can see, they are holding nothing, holding 0 RF because they just don't have enough power. That's why I need to upgrade it. Over that, I'll find like a better way. Obviously, the better way of doing it is just get rid of some of the laser drills. But I like the idea of having 10, like a 10 by 10 square of laser drills. That is cool. There's a king slime. That's what I was actually hoping for when flying onto the other one. Also, it may be a bit laggy. I am actually uploading right now. God damn it. Dude, thank you. It's actually been a while since he's given me a tool. I need to... Come on. I need to probably like capture one. I wonder if you can capture it in a soul binder. Or put it in a soul binder. King Slimes make it 10 times easier to actually get midge yellow hearts. It's great. You shouldn't have to go and like kill the wither like 10 times, which isn't that difficult in its own. Like, it's not too difficult to kill the wither 10 times. The only difficulty in trying to kill the wither 10 times is getting the wither skulls to kill the wither 10 times. I have 3 currently still. I'm out of range. I wonder how far... I put 32 upgrades in there. I need to upgrade to 64, but... I wonder how far that is. I can go out here. How many do I have? I have 4. I have so many. Can also do that. Yes. I think that's really all for today, though, because I've been going on for 33 minutes. 33 minutes just talking about this stuff. But yeah, I've got a lot done. Like, I've been playing on this server so much. Too much. In fact, really, that it's kind of having an effect on the vanilla server for me. I've not really set up too much. But I'm really trying to just think of design ideas to actually make everything in the base not look terrible. But yeah, I'm gonna end off now. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hopefully, I said this last time, but hopefully next week I can have the mod pack up and running, and a good seed and everything like that. A good episode recorded. I actually, by doing this episode at the time I'm doing it, I'm giving myself quite a lot of time to get the mod pack working and get a good episode recorded. Hopefully, it's going to be the first episode, so it's not going to be perfect. I'm not going to have much. I'm not going to get a million things done. It's going to be the basics, but hopefully I can put a lot more time into it. Maybe it can be a longer episode. Maybe it can be like an hour. I don't know how long that'll take, like an age to upload. But you know what I mean. Like I can spend extra time on it. Also, what do you think of the lighting? I really like the lighting in this room. It needs to be a bit better up here, but I like the lighting. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hopefully, I don't binge play this again and don't go on the vanilla server and don't maybe go on the mod pack. But yeah, I'm gonna end off now. Thanks for watching and bye bye.